is Trivia for Kids, where it's not just for adults anymore.
You better watch out. You
better
better
not
not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Next week.
Next week.
Soon.
Quinn.
It's Christmas week.
It is.
Are you so excited?
Yes.
We're going to do a holiday-themed episode.
Oh.
I'm very excited. I love Christmas.
I do too. I just get all fluttery thinking about it.
And our cousins are flying on an airplane right now to come see us.
They're coming to see us tomorrow. They're
That's-
from Italy.
That's very exciting. We only see them once a year, and it's at Christmas, and it's almost time to see them. So what is your favorite thing about Christmas?
Family.
Seeing your family?
Mhm. And opening presents.
Of course.
I mean, I love seeing my family, but it's just so fun to open presents.
I understand. Opening presents is very fun. Yes. So
It's
what's
just-
on your Christmas list this year?
Everything and nothing.
What does that mean?
I don't really know. I have all the stuff I need, including an amazing mother.
Oh, you're very sweet. But nothing? Crocs are on your list,
Yes,
aren't they?
I want Crocs. Yes.
Well, we'll see if you've been a good girl or not to see if Santa is going to bring you anything, or if you'll just get a lump of coal in your stocking.
It's never happened.
You're lucky. Okay, do you have Christmas jokes?
2 of them, actually. Okay, so number 1. What did one Christmas tree say to the other? Lighten up.
Lighten up. I like it.
Question 2. Oh, wait, no. That sounds weird. It sounds like I'm doing
The rounds.
a category, yeah. Where would you find a snowman dancing?
I don't know.
At a snowball.
Of course.
Ha.
And we have one more joke that was submitted by listeners Ollie and Avery. What is the difference between the alphabet and the alphabet? No L, no L. Isn't that a great joke? That's awesome. Thank you, Ollie and Avery. All right. I love Christmas. I love trivia. Let's get it on. Let's do some holiday trivia because it's not all about Christmas.
Yeah.
Because there are other people that celebrate things other than Christmas, so.
Like Kwanzaa.
And Hanukkah.
Yeah.
So we have questions about that too. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
Woo. Here's how the show works. Trivia for Kids consists of 5 rounds with 7 questions each. We will announce the answers at the end of each round. Each new round will have a different category. After the 5th round, we will have the final exam, which will test you on the toughest questions we have covered in the previous rounds. Everyone ready? Let's get started.
Round 1. The category is holidays. Question 1. Where does Santa Claus live? Question 2. How many nights does Hanukkah last? Question 3. Kwanzaa was first celebrated in the United States in what decade? Question 4. What are the 2 other most popular names for Santa Claus? Question 5. Many cultures have a tradition of hanging what food-shaped ornament on the Christmas tree? Question 6. Traditionally, How many candles are lit in a menorah during Hanukkah? Question 7. How large is the Times Square New Year's Eve ball in diameter?
And now the answers to round 1. Question 1. Where does Santa Claus live?
The North Pole.
He sees you and how does he see you all the way from the North Pole?
He's very good.
Maybe he just has security cameras within every second.
He's magic. That's all you have to know. We have friends that live in Santa Claus, Indiana.
Nice. Oh yeah, I know who they are.
And there's a North Pole, Alaska.
And there's an eggnog place. And there's a reindeer.
Yeah, I think there are Christmas towns all over America. Pretty cool.
Question 2. How many nights does Hanukkah last?
8. Instead of 1 day of presents, we have 8 crazy nights. That's from a song.
That sounds fun. Question 3. Kwanzaa was first celebrated in the U.S. in what decade?
The 1960s. Dr. Maulana Karenga created Kwanzaa in 1966 as a way of uniting the African American community. Modeled after traditional African harvest celebrations, the week-long holiday is celebrated as a cultural holiday. Many people celebrate it in addition to other religious traditions.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Question 4. What are the 2 other most popular names for Santa Claus?
Saint Nick and Kris Kringle. It's the little Saint Nick, little Saint Nick.
Question 5. Many cultures have a tradition of hanging what food-shaped ornament on the Christmas tree?
The Christmas pickle, or Weihnachtsgurke. That's German. It's a German tradition that's popular in the Midwest and the South today. I know people who have a Christmas pickle, and then they hide it in the Christmas tree, and whoever finds the pickle in the tree gets a special gift. Have you heard of this?
No.
Yeah.
I think I've heard that people hang pickles in trees, but I didn't know that was that.
Yep.
Just a second. Weihnachtsgurke.
Yeah, because I think Gurke is like, I think other countries call pickles gherkins. So it's like
Gurke.
Weihnachtsgurke.
This is fun. Question 6. Traditionally, how many candles are lit in a menorah during Hanukkah?
9. A Hanukkah menorah has branches for 9 candles, 1 for each night of the holiday, plus the shamus, or helper candle. Using the shamus, they light 1 the first night, 2 the second night, 3 the third night, and so on and so forth, until all 9 candles are lit on the 8th and final night.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm learning so much about Hanukkah. I love it.
I am too. Question 7. How large is the Times Square New Year's Eve ball in diameter?
12 feet.
Whoa.
So do you know what we're talking about on New Year's Eve in Times Square in New York? They have the ball hanging and then they drop it down at midnight. Yeah. So it's 12 feet in diameter. Round 2. The category is holiday food. Question 1. What is the name of the potato pancake that is traditionally prepared to celebrate Hanukkah? Question 2. Candy canes are traditionally what 2 colors? Question 3. In the USA, what drink do kids leave for Santa Claus? Question 4. True or false? There are no eggs in eggnog. Question 5. In the movie Elf, what does Buddy say the elf's 4 main food groups are? Question 6. In the old days, women in England who wanted to find a husband ate what at Christmas for good luck? Question 7. Which fruit is placed inside Christmas stockings as a Christmas tradition? Round 2 answers. And Ren's joining us now. Hey, girl.
Hi.
I knew you wanted to get in on this holiday trivia, didn't you?
Yeah.
So this round is about food. So what is your favorite holiday food?
I don't really know. I like all holiday food, really.
What about Christmas cookies? We just made those this weekend.
Maybe. I just like anything that's really like Christmassy, like
Candy?
Desserts.
Desserts, sure. Anything sweet, probably, huh? Question 1. What is the name of the potato pancake that is traditionally prepared to celebrate Hanukkah?
Latke.
Have you ever had a latke?
If you haven't, I haven't.
I have not, but I've heard they are very good. And I read that like every Jewish family kind of has their own take on the recipe. Like nobody really ever has the exact same one. They kind of all do their own thing, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Question 2. Candy canes are traditionally what 2 colors?
Red and white.
So candy canes come in a lot of different flavors now. Do you like the traditional peppermint flavored ones or do you like the different flavored ones?
Peppermint.
Do ya? You like the originals? Me too. Sometimes there are some good ones, like they have sweet tart kinds or sour ones or blueberry, but...
Or like watermelon.
Yeah, but I kind of like the traditionals. Question 3. In the United States, what drink do kids leave for Santa?
Milk.
We always leave milk for Santa, don't we?
Uh-huh.
Do you think he gets sick of milk by the end of the night? Do you think he's like, I wish someone would leave me a glass of water?
Or maybe like a glass of hot cocoa.
Yeah, or maybe like some coffee, because I bet he's tired.
Uh-huh.
Question 4. True or false? There are no eggs in eggnog.
False.
Eggnog is traditionally made with eggs, egg yolk, sugar, milk, heavy cream, and vanilla extract. Tell me your thoughts on eggnog, Ren.
Never had it.
Yes, you have. Dad, I always get a gallon for Dad when it first comes out at Christmas. He has about a glass of it, and then it expires in the fridge. Question 5. In the movie Elf, what does Buddy say the elf's 4 main food groups are?
Candy canes, candy corn, and syrup.
Your smile is so big right now when you read that. You're probably like, this is the best thing ever. You know when he eats breakfast and he puts candy and Pop-Tarts and chocolate syrup all over that spaghetti? Would you eat that?
No.
You wouldn't? For as much as you love candy.
I only like candy plain.
Question 6. In the old days, women in England who wanted to find a husband ate what at Christmas for good luck?
Gingerbread man.
Isn't that cute? Back in the day, when there were women looking for a husband, they ate a gingerbread man to try to bring them a husband for good luck. Question 7. Which fruit is placed inside Christmas stockings as a Christmas tradition?
Oranges?
Oranges.
What?
So, you know, Ren's great-grandpa is 88 years old, and he said that when he was a kid, they would come home from church, and in their stocking was usually like an orange and a couple of cents, and usually like a small toy or a pair of socks, and that was their whole present. And it included oranges. But that was a big treat for them.
I bet it was.
Round number 3. The category is holiday music. Question 1. In the song The 12 Days of Christmas, how many maids a milking are there? Question 2. According to the English lyrics of the dreidel song, which children sing at Hanukkah, out of what material is a dreidel made? Question 3. Where was Mommy kissing Santa Claus? Question 4. What is Frosty the Snowman's nose made of? Question 5. According to the popular song, what did a reindeer do to Grandma? Question 6. In the song Winter Wonderland, who do they pretend the snowman is? Question 7. What does the singer of A Holly Jolly Christmas have a cup of? And now the answers to round 3. Question 1. In the song The 12 Days of Christmas, how many maids a milking are there?
8. In total, he gives 364 total presents to his true love. That's one for every day of the year, except for one.
Except for one day. But yeah, if you think about all the gifts he gives her, 364 total.
That's a lot of birds.
It's a lot of birds. You're exactly right.
How'd you get all those drummers?
How do you get rid of all those drummers? Question 2. According to the English lyrics of the dreidel song, out of what material is the dreidel made?
Clay. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play.
Question 3. Where was Mommy kissing Santa Claus?
Underneath the mistletoe. Wait, I've never heard that song.
I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night.
I've never heard
What?
that. What's it called?
I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus?
Oh, I've never heard it.
Really?
Yes.
Question 4. What is Frosty the Snowman's nose made of?
A button with the corn cup pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal.
Great song.
Mm-hmm.
Question 5. According to the popular song, what did a reindeer do to Grandma?
Ran her over. Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Poor Grandma.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't watching out.
The tracks on her back.
Right. She had hoof prints on her forehead.
Oh, that's sad. I thought it was on her back.
And incriminating claws marks on her back.
Oh, so
how does that work then? If the reindeer got both her front and her back, how does that work?
She must have flipped in transit. Question 6. In the song Winter Wonderland, who do they pretend the snowman is?
Parson Brown.
In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown.
A parson is another name for a pastor or a reverend, and his last name is Brown. So, yeah.
Parson Brown.
Mhm.
I never knew who Parson Brown was.
I didn't either.
I had to look it up, but then it said that. So the next lyrics of that goes, and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, "Are you married?" We'll say, "No, man, but you can do the job when you're in town." So if he's a pastor, he can marry them the next time he's in town.
Oh, he can make them married, or he's gonna marry both?
He's going to perform the ceremony.
Oh, yes.
That makes sense now.
Of course.
Question 7. What does the singer of A Holly Jolly Christmas have a cup of?
Cheer. And fun fact, this singer sounds just like my great-grandpa.
It does. How does that line go?
And have a cup of cheer.
I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Round number 4. The category is toys. Question 1. This question comes from listener Harper. Thanks, Harper. What doll, created in 1959, was named after the inventor's daughter? Question 2. What was the name of America's first working toy oven, introduced by Kenner Products in 1963? Question 3. What is the name of the popular military action figure that was a real American hero and a hit starting in the 1964 holiday season? Question 4. This question comes from listener Will. Thank you, Will. What popular plastic building toy was invented in Denmark? Question 5. What was the only available color of Play-Doh when it first came out? Question 6. Which children's board game allows players to move along the game path by climbing and sliding? Question 7. What wooden toy was named after Abraham Lincoln? Now the answers to round 4. Question 1. What doll, created in 1959, was named after the inventor's daughter?
Barbie.
The Barbie doll, invented by Ruth Handler in 1959, was named after her own daughter, Barbara. The Ken doll was named after her son. Cool, huh?
Uh-huh.
Question 2. What was the name of America's first working toy oven?
Easy Bake Oven.
I had an Easy Bake Oven when I was your age, and I thought it was so awesome. The baked goods it made were super gross, but it was so cool. Question 3. What is the name of the popular military action figure that was a real American hero and a hit starting in the 1964 holiday season?
G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe was released by Hasbro in 1964 after the massive success of Barbie dolls. But retailers made sure to tell consumers that G.I. Joes are not dolls. They're action figures. I think it's because they didn't want, because back then boys weren't supposed to play with dolls. So they said, they're not dolls, they're action figures. Question 4. What popular plastic building toy was invented in Denmark?
Legos.
A family favorite of ours, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
You love Legos. You have a Lego advent calendar.
Uh-huh.
And so does Brooks.
Oh, yeah.
Question 5. What was the only available color of Play-Doh when it first came out?
White.
And it came in a 1.5-pound can. Play-Doh was originally created to clean wallpaper.
What?
Yep.
What
you
was
imagine?
It called?
I don't know what it was called. I bet it wasn't called Play-Doh until they turned it into a toy. They probably called it wallpaper cleaner. Question 6. Which children's board game allows players to move along the game path by climbing and sliding?
Chutes and ladders.
Have you ever played Chutes and Ladders?
Nope.
You haven't?
Mm-mm.
It's kind of like you go 1 through a bunch of numbers, and if you land on a ladder, you climb up, and if you land on a slide, you slide down. Chutes and Ladders. Question 7. What wooden toy was named after Abraham Lincoln?
Lincoln Logs.
Was that kind of obvious?
Yeah.
Because I think it's because Abraham Lincoln famously lived in a log cabin. Round 5. The category is holiday movies. Question 1. In the classic 1964 TV special, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what did Hermie the elf want to be? Question 2. In the 1965 TV special, A Charlie Brown Christmas, who builds a gray snowman? Question 3. Who said, maybe Christmas doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means more? Question 4. In the movie Elf, what was the first rule of the Code of the Elves? Question 5. With the help of his son Charlie, Scott Calvin turns into what Christmas character? Question 6. What are the first words that Frosty the Snowman says when he comes to life? Question 7. What is the name of the Grinch's dog? Round 5 answers. Question 1. In the classic 1964 TV special Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what did Hermie the elf want to be?
A dentist. Wasn't he the elf with the blue outfit?
Yeah, so cute.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a dentist. Question 2. In the 1965 TV special A Charlie Brown Christmas, who builds a gray snowman?
Pigpen, which makes sense because he brings dirt everywhere.
Right. It just kind of like moves around him at all times.
Another fact I read today, Dirty snow melts faster than clean snow.
I couldn't understand why, but that is
I
what it
didn't
said.
either.
Question 3. Who said, maybe Christmas doesn't come from a store? Maybe, perhaps, means more.
The Grinch. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more.
So true.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you said, the presents are great, but that's not what Christmas is
Family
truly about.
and God.
And Jesus, yep. Question 4. In the movie Elf, what was the first rule of the Code of the Elves?
Treat every day like Christmas.
There's
Sing
room
loud
for
and-
everyone on the nice list.
Then what was the third? Sing loud and clear for everyone to hear.
The best way to spread
And
Christmas
Christmas
cheer
cheer
is singing loud for all to hear.
Oh, nice. Nice save.
Question 5. With the help of his son Charlie, Scott Calvin turns into what Christmas character?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I'm just joking. Santa Claus.
So we just watched the Santa Claus movies for the first time this year,
good.
including me. I'd never seen them either. And they're good movies. Well, Scott Calvin turns into Santa.
Mm-hmm.
Question 6. What are the first words that Frosty the Snowman says when he comes to life?
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! I love that. That's my favorite line of the whole movie. I think that's such a cute thing for him to say when he first wakes up, because it's his birthday. Question 7. What is the name of the Grinch's dog?
Max.
I like in the Jim Carrey Grinch where he's like, Max! How he always calls him
Max!
And now it's time for the final exam. Now remember, you've heard these questions in the previous rounds, but these were the hardest ones we've had. So use your memory and try to think back to what the answers are. Question 1. Traditionally, how many candles are lit in a menorah during Hanukkah?
9.
Question 2. In the 1965 TV special, A Charlie Brown Christmas, who builds a gray snowman?
Pigpen.
Question 3. Kwanzaa was first celebrated in the United States in what decade?
The 1960s.
Question 4. What does the singer of A Holly Jolly Christmas have a cup of?
Cheer.
Question 5. In the movie Elf, what was the first rule of the Code of the Elves?
Treat every day like Christmas.
Question 6. What was the name of America's first working toy oven introduced by Kenner Products in 1963?
Easy Bake Oven.
Question 7. What is the name of the potato pancake that is traditionally prepared to celebrate Hanukkah?
Latka.
That's it. That's the holiday trivia. Does Christmas and the holidays make you happier than any other time of year?
Yeah?
Is it your favorite time of year?
Yes.
What do you love most about Christmas and the holidays? I asked Quinn the same thing.
I get to see my cousins from Michigan and Italy and from Colorado and everything.
That's a great answer. What else do you love?
I actually love getting to just spend time together and play games.
That's awesome. So we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, a Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. We wish you joy and happiness and lots of love. And thank you for listening to our podcast.
Thank you.
And we wish you all the very, very best from our family to yours.
Have a Merry Christmas.
And a happy holiday season. Goodbye.
Bye.
Please follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Trivia for Kids Podcast. And if you have a question idea or even an entire category, please email us at triviaforkidspodcast@gmail.com.